Hey everyone, hello Landsman Oz here. This is Future's Edge episode 11. How you all doing today? I've been busy making the watermill. So I made 2 more watermills, which was just, as I said last episode, some creosote. And a few monsters sneaking up on me. So just made it out of some polished andesite. Ran the water down towards the lake there, so it gives it a bit more of a natural feel. At the moment, obviously, the water's up there amazingly. There's no sort of pipe or anything pumping it up there, but this is working. We've got some water sources up on the top. I've got a line of water sources. Is it there? I think it is. Maybe right in the middle, flowing forward, and there's another 3 blocks there. Sorry, in line with this block here. So it flows that direction, so it gives it even more push. You can put, apparently you can also put blocks of water under here, so that the water is actually pushing it around as well. I think I might have bumped that. I did. But that's generating well. Our power is working quite handily. Had a Belf, I think it's called, which is the spiky fireball throwing doom creature thing, come through the portal and light this house on fire, which is why I've had to replace the back wall with stone. That's just what I had on me at the time. But yeah, so I've hooked the power wire across. It's just LV, obviously. Everything else is LV, and I just hooked it into that point there, so it should be splitting off to both this way and this way. That capacitor bank is full, and I put a battery on top of here. I don't think there's any way of actually telling what's in it without getting there's an immersive engineering like reader thing that can tell you what's in it, but I don't have one, so that's just on top. Input underneath, output on the back, and then cabled across. So this episode I thought we would work a bit more on these couple of quests that are floating around. So we'd start with making a machine frame. So let's see what we need for that. Door's kinda behaving today. Kinda not. Machine frame. So we need one of these. So to do this, we're going to need the steel mechanical components, some electrical steel, machine chassis, and 2 ender energy conduits. So steel mechanical components, we've seen them before. 2 of these. Two of them. That's that. Let's put it there for the moment. We've got iron ones in there, but there's the 2 steel. Now we'll get the 4 electrical steel. So for that, I was pulverizing some iron ore up. So we got some tin and some nickel. We got all sorts of stuff from that. Some bonuses. We can go in there for the moment. I'm gonna need coal. 4 coal, because we need 4 electrical steel. I hope that electrical steel recipe hasn't changed. Silicon, steel, and coal. Okay, so I'm going to need a little bit more steel and some silicon. Oh, I got 4 electrical steel. Stop looking. Stop looking. I'll stop pulverizing things. I'm not going to make it if I don't need to. Okay, so what I'm going to need is 2 of these. I'm going to need 3. So I'm going to need 3 of them. 3 of them, maybe? I'm trying to remember the recipes here. So we're going to need 3 of them and 3 of them. Alloy smelter. Okay, so this should make this stuff 10,000 RF, and then we need to make these here. So let's make sure we have some binder. This one I would have had some binder. Oh well, we'll make some. So that's a little bit of clay and some gravel, some sand, I believe. Or is it changed in this one? Blocks of clay, just to be difficult. That's cool. It's not hard to get blocks of clay. Two of them, some of them. That should be all I need. It's going to give me 4. That's nasty. Nasty, nasty. No, why did I do that? Three of them, and then these can go back in like that. This can go in here. So it's Silex out. No room in there. Some raw ones. Let's see. 4 steel, 4 basic gears, and a capacitor. 2 of them, 1 of them. Capacitor. No, I need 4. We're going to need some more treated sticks. Got some stone. Where did I put my wood? Let's go and get a little bit more treated wood. Creosote. Some of that. Four of them. Machine frame. It's becoming nighttime again. Sheesh. So I'm going to require them and that. No, not Sagwell. Them. And them. So let's make... Wow, that's harsh. So harsh. The requirements for the machines in this are terrible. 1 machine frame. And for that, I will get an elevator. I don't have a basement yet, but that's still pretty cool. You make an elevator though. Not that expensive. Sheesh. It went boom. Let's sleep and then go outside and find out what happened. Something went kaboom. Here an Enderman. Ah, it was an Endermini chasing a creeper. Well done, little buddy. You can live. I swapped the bees over too. Just while I'm out here, let's check this. So these guys are giving us stuff. Whereas these, because I've got the proven frame in, doesn't give me anything. Alright. Or because it's a bee house. No, that's an apiary. So let's go back in here. You can go in there. Flower. Alright, so what is next? I need to claim one of those things, don't I? I think I'm going to take the machine frame. Because it's a bit more expensive. And it will come in handy. I am very sure of that. String theory. Builder and inscriber and anti-dimension tab. Or some dark steel. Okay, what's dark steel worth in this pack? Obsidian, coal, and steel. Got 6 obsidian. Oh, come on. 8 of them. Ooh, 2 machine frames. 8 of them. 8 of them. Pretty sure it was 8, wasn't it? What's 8? Probably costs an arm and 3 legs. 20,000 RF each. That's cool. We've got a fair bit built up. While that's cooking, what else can we do? Wouldn't mind getting into this. Gonna need a bit of tin, really. Tin and some blocks. Because a lot of these parts are tin. We'll need some gold and some glass too, because we're going to need to put the thermionic fabricator down. I don't like leaving this plugged in, so I'm going to pop him there for the moment, and he's storing power, but there's nothing in it, which is fine. So to make the farm, we're going to need some stone bricks, and we're going to need tin electron tubes, so that's 5 tin and 2 redstone. So let's, how many tin made up? I've got a little bit. 5 tin. And I think it's 5 gold as well as the other one I need. Okay. So let's start with the tin one. We're going to need so much sand. I have to go mine some sand up. Come on, melt down. Quicker if it was glass. Not sure how much sand I need, so let's just put them in there. Alright, it should melt down. Okay, so we've got tin electron tubes. And then, what's the gold? Gold electron tubes. Cool. I'm going to break that. Because, as I said, cheese power. Right. So next thing I'm going to need is some stone bricks. Let's grab 2 lots of stone bricks. So a farm block is some slabs, some copper. Out of space already. Okay, gonna need double copper. So let's take the farm block. Awesome. We can get rid of these tin electron tubes, I think, now. So that's farm block. We need a gearbox, a valve, a control, and a hatch. Gearbox. So we're going to need 3 tin gears. Should make a gear mold. Make 4 steel plates. Yeah, let's do that. What sort of mold do I need to make it out of? Any of the gears? Copper gear, tin gear. Okay, so I need to make a tin gear and 4 steel plates. Let's get rid of that and them and them. Alright. 4 of them, and then obviously I'm going to need something to make this out of, which means you know what I'm going to need. Wall treated wood, because I'm going to need to make a basic gear. I need iron, 4 stone, put stone, grab the iron, gonna need a lot more tin. I think I may have to go and do some mining. Some tin powder here that we got from pulverizing the iron ore, so that's something. And I need more wood. Alright, let's head over and make our bits and pieces. One other thing I did is I put the wooden storage crate that was here. I put it here, and I put a dropping conveyor belt. So that's just a normal conveyor belt and a hopper. And so anything that goes through here now will end up actually in this chest. So I've got 4 steel plates. That's awesome. That's semi-prepared. Nope. Helps if I turn it into planks first. So that. 4 of them. Gear. What am I missing? Oh, I gotta make one of these and then do it. That's right. Cool. We now have the mold. Let's put that in there for the moment. So I need to make a few tin gears, at least 4. At least 4. Let's get in our house and we'll just work out what we need. So we need 3 for the gearbox. We need 2 for the hatch, so we're up to 5. 6. Okay. So we need 6. I need to make another one of them. Probably not actually. Control is 2 redstones. Okay. 2 redstone. Yep. So let's just make the control block. And then we can say, yeah, I made that, look. Hey. So I need 6 times 4, I need 24 tin. There's my dark steel. Let's grab the rest of that iron. and pulverize it and hope we get some more tin. Otherwise, I'm gonna need to do some mining, in which case I'll need to cut. Iron, copper, copper, lead, silver. It's one. Come on, give me some tin. Night time already. So these require 4. Should go through, make it into a gear, and you'll see it'll end up in here. See? Awesome. So that's 2. This will be the 3rd one. Definitely night time. Really? I keep getting my sword out every time I go to bed just to make sure. I need a little bit more tin. Nickel. Not what I wanted. Okay. Let's do this dark steel one. I've got my dark steel. I'm going to take the dark steel block. I mean, the anvil would have been more material, but dark steel is going to come in handy. Alright, dark steel is complete. Let me put this dark steel in here, and that steel, and I'll put this stuff in here for the moment. And I'm going to go for a quick mining session. And when I get back, we'll be able to do the rest of these tin gears. So give me a couple of seconds. For you it's a couple of seconds, for me it's a few minutes. And I'll be right back. I better make sure I have a... Yep, I've burnt through all my old materials there, my extra bits. Alright, give us a second, I'll be right back. Alrighty, so I'm back. Let's see here. Now I realised in between that these things require the farm blocks, so I need at least 3 more of these farm blocks. And yes, there's a wither cat hanging out inside this building. The wither witch just got killed. The wither cat is here. Ah! I'm gonna die. Come on, cat. Can I hit you? I got it. It's alright, guard. I got it. It's all good. Where were you when we needed you? Door will open in a second. There we go. Let's eat something because I'm hungry. I need what? I've got 3. I need 2 more. Yeah, that was the wrong button. 1 gear, and then it will derp its way through and make another one. Excellent. Okay, so what do we need? We need a gearbox, 1 of them, a hatch, so that's with the wooden trapdoor, and no, I've got the farm control of the valve, so I need 2 glass. Oh, I need 1 more gear. Duh. Needed 6 gears, not 5. Oh, no, in there. So I need a couple of glass. Do I need to go and cook up a little bit of sand? I haven't got any more sand either. I should have gone and mined some. Hopefully there's enough. I'm outside. Two in here. Ow. One. Two. One farm valve. So there's our 5 blocks. Yeah. So what do we get for this one? We're going to get some papaya saplings, an extra life for farm blocks. Now I don't plan on using a forestry farm. They're a little bit difficult to get going as far as I'm concerned. So I'm going to take the papayas. Because I need a lot more than 10 to make a farm. Alright, I think we're getting pretty close to what we can do in this episode. Let's have a real quick look at doing this, because this is a really good power gen. Just requires ender pearls though. Aussie has one set up at his base. Let's just trying to decide whether to use my 2 things for this or for this. So pearl injector, ender monitor, endergenic generator. Pearl injector, pretty cheap. Endergenic, still cheap. And what was the other one? The monitor. It's not that bad. Not that bad at all. So potentially... Alright, let's see if we can make a couple of these things. We're going to need some gold nuggets. See if we'll just get a couple done. More andesite on me. Use it. Terrible stuff. Let's see if we can make machine base. We're going to need 4 redstone torches, and an ender pearl. Four redstone torches. Ender pearl. That's the ender monitor. Let's put these farm blocks away. Pearl injector. Hopper. Machine frame. Chest. 2 redstone. Okay. Rightio. Need 2 chests. Need to make one of them into a hopper. Couple of them. Pearl injector. The last one was the endergenic, wasn't it? So we're going to require 4 diamonds, 4 ender pearls. Hopefully I got enough diamonds. Yeah, I got enough diamonds. And yes, I know there's ender pearls in both chests, but I'm a lazy sorter. 1 endergenic generator. That's going to complete that quest. It's going to give us another generator and 3 monitors and some pearls. I've got to go and... I've never set one of these up, so I'm going to, in between episodes, I'll go and have a look at Aussie's base and see how his is set up. Because from what I believe, it can actually be really well automated and it makes a ton of power. I think I need a couple more items though, but... So... What do I get? The generator or the monitors were pretty cheap, weren't they? generators, it's also cheap, but it requires the machine frame. These ones just require those little mini things. So I'm going to take the generator because I'm pretty sure. Actually, let's just jump over Aussie's base before we wrap up, and we'll have a look at his one. It might take a second to load in. Come on. Do. Joys of jumping between areas on a. Whoop. Wait. Lag. Back yet? Can you come back up? Ow. Alright, so this is it here. So I'm going to require some sequences. What's a sequencer? It's easy. So you can see here he's got a few things: timers, monitors, sequencers, and then 4 of these intergenic generators. And this thing can generate a fair amount of power. Bell fired, 60 seconds. Bell fired. Yeah, so this is something I really don't know how to set up. I may need to just sort of copy what he's got here. Yeah, it's going to take me a little bit to get done, but it does generate a lot of power. This is full, so there's not much point in me turning it on. And these are all RF Tools power cells. This huge thing, 49 million RF. But yeah, this is something that I would like to get into, making one of these up. But it's probably not something I can explain either. So that's the problem I'm facing, is that even if I do set one up, I'm not going to be able to explain it. I'm going to have to find someone else's YouTube channel probably that I can watch and reference you guys to. But it's a good source of power, but yeah, I just don't know how they work. So with that, we'll teleport home, fall through the floor a little bit. We'll wrap up here. Thank you all for watching. Let's see if something attacks me. Yeah, thanks for watching. Leave your comments in the section below. Like something going off outside. Yeah, leave your comments in the section below. Like the video if you liked it. Hit that like button. And come back and join me in the next episode where I perhaps will dig out a basement down here. But we've got a few things to continue on with. We've got some of the Ender IO machines to do here. Slice and splice. And a vat. And then we'll get into maybe sol vials and getting onto these other bits and pieces. We can always do this stuff as well. So we've got a few things in this tab to continue with. So again, thank you for watching. See you later.